This is Michelle from Divine Intuition, and today we are doing an all signs reading for all the zodiac signs. So we're going to start with the air signs. Okay, after that we're going to do the water signs, then the fire signs, and then the earth signs. Okay. All right, air signs. So let's start with you. Let's start with Aquarius for this weekly reading. So this is a weekly reading for this upcoming week. Okay. So let's see what's in store for you guys for Aquarius for this upcoming week. All right, so let's shuffle the cards a bit. So this is going to be for February 12th to February the 18th. Okay, so February 12th to February the 18th. Okay, so that's for the weekly reading for today. Okay, for all the signs. Okay, so I'm going to do reading for all the signs. All right, Aquarius, so let's start. So you have the Ace of Wands. You have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so looking good with finances, with business wise this week, Aquarius. You are working towards something. I feel like you're going to be working hard towards a project, working towards an endeavor that's going to bring you rewards. So it's quite an investment with what you're doing, what you're building, Aquarius. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning in terms of finances, in terms of work. So you may be signing a contract perhaps in this weekly and in this weekly reading we're doing for the week for Aquarius right now. So the Ace of Pentacles is new beginning in finances, new beginning in investments and projects. It's something that can bring a sense of finance for you, Aquarius. You're definitely working hard towards something this week, Aquarius. You're definitely polishing your pentacle. You're working hard on it. Could be a project. It is something that it's new for you. It's like a spark of new passion. It's not something that you've been doing quite frequently. It's something new. It's something that's bringing you new vitality. It's bringing you a sense of new passion, and it has like gives you a sense of freedom. That's what I feel, right? I feel like this endeavor that you're working on that can be quite beneficial for you in terms of finances and investment. It's something that can bring you a sense of freedom. I sense for you, Aquarius, right? It's something that it's quite passionate for you. It's something new that you're working on, and it kind of excites you in a sense that it didn't bring that sort of aliveness for you. So it is like a new project. I feel it is not something old. It's not an old project. It's something new that you're putting your time and effort in, right? And you're definitely putting long hours at work on it. That's what I see for you, Aquarius. I feel like it's something that it's you have been working on it for a while, but there is something new about this project that you've been focused on that is bringing you a sense of new, like a new sense of excitement, a new beginning, right? I feel like it's kind of igniting a passion of yours that you weren't aware that it was ignited before, right? And this looks quite promising for you. It looks quite promising for you, Aquarius, this new beginning, this new sense of practical beginnings. That's what I feel. Okay, Aquarius, so let's see more cards for you. It is something quite challenging for you to work on this particular task in this particular project that you're trying to build for yourself. I feel like there are a lot of obstacles and challenges I see for you for this week, Aquarius. As you're trying to build your crafts, as you're trying to build your projects, as you're trying to work with investments and money, or in terms of your job, it seems quite challenging for you, Aquarius, to be able to kind of accomplish these tasks or accomplish what you want to accomplish, right? It's a labor of love, but at the same time, there's just quite a lot of challenges around you that is preventing you to move on forward towards this, to move on with a lot of excitement, with a lot of passion, right? So there is something that is quite challenging for you. It's almost as if you have to armor yourself, Aquarius, in order to pursue what you want to pursue. I feel like you have to also isolate yourself, so you have rest and reconsider. It's almost as if you have to kind of do things on your own. That's what I feel. I feel like you have to kind of pull back and focus on these tasks and focus on these projects or new beginnings in terms of finances on your own. You can't really rely on someone or rely on someone to support you or rely on a partnership. But I feel like this week you're more going to be focused within yourself and be in your own world and kind of shielding yourself from others, because a lot of people tend to be quite competitive and a lot of people tend to be quite difficult to deal with. So there is quite challenging times, a lot of opposition around you, Aquarius, lots of opposing energy, but I feel like you're very determined to pull on forward, Aquarius. Okay, I feel like you have no choice but kind of to do things on your own. That's what I feel. But it looks quite promising. You are quite excited for this new beginning, right? And for this new passion that is igniting you forward towards your projects, towards the things that you love to create, and pulling you forward towards an investment that you want to build towards, right? Could be a job, or I feel like it's more related to a project. That's what I feel, right? Okay, Aquarius. So that's for you for the weekly reading. So let's go now to Gemini. So let's see what's in store for Gemini for this upcoming week of February the 12th, I think we said. Yeah, February the 12th to February the 18th, okay? All right, Gemini, so let's see what's in store for you for this weekly reading for Gemini. Okay, Gemini, so we have the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and Karma. There's going to be a sense of communication coming forward for this week for you, Gemini. I feel like you need to communicate things with people legally, or communicate things in terms of communication. So there is a sense of communication coming forward this week, kind of leaving things clear with certain situations, certain arguments that you may be having with other people, right? Certain disagreements that you may be having with other people, or certain people around you, perhaps legal matters as well, right? I feel like you are kind of just communicating and leaving, probably through email, I sense it's something to do with documents, something regarding documents that you have to leave clear, right? And then you're trying to kind of leave things clear, leave things in a clear communicative way, communicative matter. I feel like it's very something that it has been bothering you for quite a while now, and you are pushing forward to set things straight again. That's what I feel. Leaving clear communication towards whatever situation that is causing you a sense of distress, Gemini, right? So you're quite ready to communicate things forward to whatever situation is conflicting you, right? And you have good sense of communication, Gemini, and I think you're going to leave it clear and straight, perhaps at work, or perhaps with certain situations with documents, like when we're dealing with government documents, or probably something related to taxes. That's what I feel. So I feel like you're going to leave those things straight. But I feel like it's also other things. It doesn't have to be that, but it's just a sense of kind of communication that you have to set forth for others, Gemini, right? And I feel like also this week is going to be a sense of release. There is a sense of release and kind of a sense of like aid coming your way. I feel like there's a sense of help and support coming for you, I think, for you, Gemini. And I feel that's going to give you a sense of a kind of sense of strength to fight on forward and certain communication skills that you need to enhance whatever you're dealing with, right? And that's going to kind of help clear a way for you towards a better path for you to be able to kind of prepare things for yourself and to move on forward in a direction that is beneficial for you. Okay, so that's what I sense for you, Gemini. So let's see more cards for Gemini. Okay, Gemini, so let's see. So we have listen and manifest. Yeah, I feel like there is a sense of ritual that you're creating for yourself. I'm not sure if it's like a ritual, but there is a sense of kind of bringing something together with other people to make something happen, whether you're into doing those things or not. But there is something that you're bringing forward towards with others, and you're kind of manifesting something for yourself, right? And I feel that has something to do with the karma card. So there is a sense of aid and support coming your way this week for you, Gemini. And I feel like that's going to kind of empower you and help you move forward in a situation that was kind of stagnant for you, right? Kind of stagnant in a sense of, obstacles coming forward for you. There's blocks, there's disagreements, there's arguments, and there's misguidance and miscommunication, right? But I feel like you're going to be able to communicate properly this week, Gemini, and I feel like that will help you kind of release certain blockages and be able to kind of finally flow in certain things that you need to finally move forward on, right? So I feel like you're going to move forward on something important this week, Gemini, and make it into a manifestation, make it into reality. You have quite a heightened intuition as well this week, Gemini. So tune into your intuition, tune into any messages that is coming forth. There's something that's telling you something to move on. There's someone or a spirit guide giving you a sense of communication or communicating with you in order to find a solution to the problem that you were going through, right? Because there is a certain conflict happening here, right? And this week you are going to have quite a heightened intuition this week in order to be able to kind of feel and see things clearly and kind of have an understanding of where things have to head towards, right? And that's going to give you kind of an empowerment this week to start getting going on things and getting all the tools ready in order to start manifesting that for yourself, right? So I do see you having quite a heightened intuition this week and understanding things a bit beyond in order to kind of comprehend what should be your next steps, right? In regards to the situation, in regards to this, I feel like it's a legal matter or document, something regarding a communication was leaving something clear with a person, with an individual that probably has to do something with a situation that was misguided, I think. That's what I feel. A misguided situation for you. But I feel like that's going to be resolved for you by the end of the week. And things are going to be kind of unblocked for you. That's what I feel. Okay? All right. So the next sign is Libra. So let's do a reading for Libra. All right, Libra, let's see what's in store for you for this upcoming week. All right, Libra, so you have the Six of Cups, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Emperor. So I feel like there's going to be a sense of communication with an individual that is kind of like an authoritative kind of figure. He's a very empowered man, a man who's quite confident and has built his like empire. I feel somebody who is quite structured, quite disciplined, and somebody who can guide you. You're going to be following his advice this week. Probably somebody at work. I feel for you, Libra, and he's going to help you kind of gain a sense of understanding in what in your tasks and your responsibilities. So this is a man in authority that will be involved with you next week that can help you kind of have a sense of understanding on where you have to head towards, kind of guiding you in your path. I feel for you, Libra. You have the Eight of Pentacles, so you're definitely working hard towards something very important for you. And I think it's something related to the Emperor. The Emperor is perhaps guiding you in your path and building something important for yourself. Perhaps at work. I feel this is more related to your job at work instead of personal projects. I feel this is something regarding your job, right? So I feel like this is something that you have to kind of be in communication with this authoritative figure in order to accomplish certain important tasks. So it is a job that you like. It's something that you enjoy, Libra. You are enjoying what you're doing and you're working quite hard on it. I think you are very disciplined as well. It could be you as well, being the Emperor, disciplining yourself this week in order to accomplish certain tasks, making sure you stay grounded and making sure you have control of what you're building for yourself. And because I do feel this week you're going to be very busy in certain projects and certain endeavors, and you're going to take on that role as the Emperor, or someone externally will be like the Emperor for you, Libra, in helping you accomplish certain tasks. I do see also the Six of Cups, so there's quite a nice connection you're going to have a nice connection with someone this week that's going to kind of give you a sense of nostalgia and a sense of comfort. Somebody you know, I feel. Libra, let's take a look at the cards more. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be taking the lead on this connection with an individual. So I feel like you're going to be connecting and bonding with an individual and kind of initiating with them and kind of putting more effort and getting more closer to them. I feel, Libra. You're taking the lead. You're seeing positive results with an individual, with a friendship that is quite healing for you to be around with, Libra. So I feel you are initiating this week with relationships. So I see positive initiations with people, positive results with interactions with people that you will encounter this week. I feel for you, Libra. And I feel like also there is a sense of worry in regards to your survival, in regards to your root chakra, in regards to work. So there is a sense of more discipline. I feel that you're taking charge in something that in order to cover your expenses, or taking charge in something in order to heal that root chakra of yours, because there is a sense of worry in regards to finances, in regards to situations in the home, in regards to your job. So this is why I feel like you're taking the role as the Emperor in order to take charge of your life and move things forward quickly this week. I feel you're going to be taking things more serious. I feel this week you're going to actually see the bigger picture of a situation and take things more seriously, right? That's why, because you are noticing that there is a sort of worry in regards to your survival and to your finances, right, Libra? So you're going to take action upon that, I feel, this week, or communicate. If it's vice versa, I feel like someone could help you, an authority figure can help you in regards to that situation for you. I see for you, Libra. Okay. All right, Libra. So that was your reading, your weekly reading. It looks good. It looks like there's good interactions. I do see you connecting with someone that you know, or having a kind of like a rekindlement with someone that can be quite healing for you. It's good to kind of go out for a bit after dealing with a lot of stress at work, or stress in regards to the home and situations and finances. I feel like this week, having that interaction with that person can be quite helpful for you, Libra, okay? All right, so that was for the air signs. Now we're going to go to the water signs. So let's start with Cancer for this reading. For Cancer. All right, Cancer. So let's see what's in store for you for this upcoming week. All right, Cancer. So let's see. So we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, let's take a look at this, Cancer. So definitely I see you definitely will be focusing on in regards of money situations. I feel this week is more like a collective. I feel like a lot of people are going to be dealing with money situations, I feel, or work situations, I feel, for this week, because there is somebody assisting you, Cancer. This King of Pentacles is going to be someone who's going to be helping you and assisting you financially, because I do see somebody here in authority that is guiding you and giving you help in terms of finances. Could be charity work, or could be a person that is in a much higher position, because King of Pentacles are usually people with higher positions, higher authority. They're people who are already have established themselves financially, or have established themselves in terms of career or status. Could be somebody who has already developed a sense of security, a sense of probably somebody who has a higher position at work. Could be helping you and guiding you this week, I feel, for you, Cancer. And that can be quite helpful for you, because I feel like you do need a sort of assistance this week in terms of finances. So I do feel somebody is kind of like giving a sense of charity work and kind of, giving you a sense of assistance in terms of helping you out perhaps with a business. Someone who probably is aware of how to handle a business and how to manage a business, right? That's King of Pentacles are quite good at that. They're quite established, right? And it's very wise to hear the advice of a King of Pentacles when you are in need of a sort of assistance in regards to establishing your business, in terms of practical tasks and duties, and in terms of someone who you probably know and admire at work, who can help you achieve these things step by steps. So it doesn't have to be a business. It could be something regarding at work, who is somebody who knows what they're doing, right? So he has established himself very well, and he can actually help you, Cancer. So there is going to be somebody like this, like the King of Pentacles, who's going to help you and assist you this week, I feel, and can help you in order to give you some tips in how to improve your work, improve your skill, or how to gain a sort of profit if it comes to businesses, right? So aside from that, aside from all the finances and guidance from the King of Pentacles, there is a situation here that you need to leave clear and communicate with other people. You're kind of leaving it clear, like the Ace of Pentacles. You're leaving it clear. You're communicating certain things, very important. Aside from that, and let's take more cards on that to see what it is about, Cancer. So we have Seek the Truth. We have Crown Chakra. So I feel like this is relating to, Seek the Truth. So there is a situation you're dealing with, Cancer, that requires some confrontation, right? It's like you need to confront someone. You need to confront somebody who doesn't seem to be showing proper moral actions. Doesn't seem to be showing a sense of their trust. Like, I feel like there's someone you don't trust, and there's an individual who you constantly have to question their actions, right? And so I feel like you are in need of seeking the truth behind the veil in regards to this person that you're dealing with, right? You are not quite sure who they really are. You're not quite trusting of them, Cancer. There is something about them that you have doubt with. There is a sense of dishonesty with this person. So I feel like this week you're going to come to terms with that, and you're going to actually confront that person or confront that individual, right? There's a sense of not knowing what is the truth, who they are exactly, right? Because you can see they probably are a little bit two-faced, I think. So it's very hard to understand who they are, right? And this week, I feel like you're going to start to seek the truth behind this person, right? And I feel like you're going to confront them, right? I feel like you're going to have strong communication with them. There is a sense of boldness, right? I feel this week for you, where you're going to actually communicate the situation with this particular person. It's nothing to do with the King of Pentacles. That individual is going to be helping you actually this week, but it's somebody else that you've been dealing with that you have quite suspicion, and there's somebody that you just constantly have to always not nag. It's just their actions are not quite there. You know, you question their actions, right? And you're going to kind of seek the truth behind that Cancer, right? Now there is certain information coming in. You are channeling certain information. Your crown chakra is quite activated this week. That could be telling you more about this information, more about this person, right? This person that you are doubting and wanting to seek the truth about this individual, right? You are seeking the truth, and you are kind of receiving the truth. It's like you're getting some sort of assistance and a sort of guidance from someone. Not someone, it could be from someone, but it could be more like, like a channeling information, because I feel like something above is like showing you the truth, right? And or could be you kind of being able to access and see things clear, right? So it's either a person helping you or it's divine assistant. That's what I feel. A sense of divine assistance helping you be able to kind of clear the picture, see things clearly without having a sense of dishonesty, or a sense of, what's that word? Like somebody kind of who has experience, probably, who is making you see the truth, kind of like, okay, this is what's actually happening. This has happened to me, and I can see what's going on with you, and this is what's going on, right? And this is what you need to see. So this is what I feel. I feel like this person is experienced, right? So it's either an individual explaining it to you, or it's gaining kind of a divine assistance, a sort of channeling, in order to kind of help you push yourself out of that deceiveness. What is it? When someone deceives you? Is that what you say? Something like that. Deceive. Yeah, right? So I'm probably saying it wrong. Just like deception. Yes, deception, right? Right. So you don't want more deception, right? Cancer. It's hard for Cancers to break free from that, because Cancers have such a big heart and easily fall into the trap of deception from others. So yeah, so that's what I see for you, Cancer. It's other than that, it looks good in terms of finances, in terms of career, in terms of your job. It looks quite good for you, Cancer. So look forward for that this week. Gain assistance. Allow yourself to gain assistance from that King of Pentacles. Okay. Other than that situation that you're trying to see the truth out of, that's going to also help you a bit. Hello, hi Chaylee. Hi Chaylee. Hello, beautiful sunflower. Okay, so that was Cancer. Now we are going with Pisces. All right, so let's see what's in store for Pisces for this upcoming week. So for this week, for the upcoming week of February the 12th to February the 18th. Okay, so this is an all signs reading for all the signs. We just did all the air signs. Now we're giving a reading for the water signs, okay? All right, Pisces, so let's see what's in store for you for this upcoming week. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. We have the Ten of Cups. We have a Death card. There are opportunities for you coming this week, for you Pisces, to gain a sense of emotional fulfillment. There's a sense of joy waiting for you, a sense of emotional connection waiting for you, an opportunity to feel connected with other people, family members, or in terms of a love relationship. There is a sense of connection with others that is coming forward this week for you in order to embrace a sense of joy and happiness. There is a sense of joy and happiness coming your way this week, Pisces, right? The opportunities for happiness is there. There's just a block, I feel. There is a block within you, Pisces, that is pushing you back from receiving that. And I feel it has to do with past pains or past resentments that is pulling you away from opening your heart and reconnecting yourself with others emotionally, right? So there is a Two of Swords there, kind of crossing your heart and kind of resisting a situation and kind of pulling back from a situation. I do feel you have experienced certain losses, right? Because of the Death card, there is this feeling of loss, or there is a sense of situations that have ended for you. And because certain things have ended for you, there is a sense of kind of cautious. You're just a little bit cautious with your emotions right now. Have been dealing with a lot, have been dealing with situations that have affected you emotionally a lot in regards to certain endings that perhaps had to take place. So I feel like this week is an opportunity for you to kind of let go of that. This week is going to help you pull forward in an opportunity that can bring you a sense of emotional contentment, a sense of emotional fulfillment with others, maybe with your own family, right? Your own family, or with other people around you. That sense of release, a sense of joy and letting go. When I look at them with their hands going like that over the rainbow, it's like releasing and just in kind of embracing the joys of life now. That's what I feel for you, Pisces, right? And I feel like it's been quite challenging because there has been quite a heavy energy, something that you had to deal with that involved a lot of endings for you, right? Things of transformation, lots of transformation, lots of metamorphosis, right? And so that could be quite heavy for you. But there is, and that probably kind of pulled you back a bit. Okay, so let's take out more cards for you, Pisces. With this, though, you are seeking the truth. There is, I feel like this week, although you're slowly letting it go, there is a sense of, it does tend to come back throughout the week. And that's what is your challenge this week, is letting those situations go and allowing yourself to open up again, right? And that's going to help you kind of, by doing this, you're going to reflect internally, seek the truth within you, within the situation that happened, the situation that you had to let go, the situation that you had to kind of transition out of, and see if it's okay to open up again to others, right? So you are definitely going into a deep internal reflection. And this deeper internal reflection that you're going to go through, right? Because this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to unblock that situation. You're trying to unblock that heavy energy, right? By understanding why we tend to kind of block ourselves from that situation we understand, oh, okay, if we reflect on that situation, we will understand why we're blocking it in the first place. And then we'll be able to slowly unblock it little by little, right? And I do see you being finally able to kind of unblock that situation, kind of release that situation, and kind of open up again, because you have love abounds, right? And love abounds is the Ace of Cups. So allowing an opportunity, an emotional opportunity to approach you in your life is quite safe for this week for you, as you have a connection here. There seems to be an emotional connection with you and another person or a group of people, and there seems to be lots of love here. So there is an opportunity of love. There is an opportunity of emotional fulfillment for you this week. I see for you, Pisces. Okay, so there is change. You know, change can be difficult. Changes around you, transitions and shifts, all that is quite difficult, and but it's also allowing us to grow and push on forward into new beginnings of joy and new beginnings of happiness, right? So I do see this week that it's more of an inner work. I feel more of a process of inner work for you, Pisces, that you have to kind of purge out certain things that no longer serve you. Purge it out, release it, let it go, and kind of have that time for yourself, that time of reflection, isolation, or retreat, in order to kind of seek the truth of the situation, and to kind of understand why it happened, and to release it, and to find that inner peace and that safety to finally kind of open up again, right? And I feel like you will allow yourself to open up. And this week, it's all about that release. It's all about allowing yourself to open up, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, right? And that's what's going to bring this opportunity for you for this week of February, this weekly reading for you, Pisces, okay? So that's what I see for Pisces. Okay, so that was Pisces. Now we're going to do reading for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, so let's see what's in store for you for this weekly reading. Oh, this one popped up. Okay, Scorpio, so we have the Six of Wands, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Cups. So there is definitely a strong foundation being formed for you this week, I feel, Scorpio. I feel certain things were quite rocky for you, perhaps previously, but now I feel like this week is going to be a week where you can kind of enjoy kind of what you've built really hard on. You're going to feel a sense of stability in whatever you build on, a sense of like a solid foundation being formed, right, for you. I feel like you're going to be quite stable this week. You're going to feel quite secure. That's what I feel, a sense of security for this week. I feel like, you know, you and your family are going to appreciate this week what you have built so hard throughout the years. That's what I feel. And that's going to allow a sense of connection again, kind of allow a sense of emotional connection with your family and with the people around you, right? Because there's going to be a feeling of safety and security for you, Scorpio, right? There's a sense of safety, there's a sense of security for you, Scorpio, and there's a sense of stability. I feel like there's a sense of stability for this week for you, and you're going to kind of like appreciate it, and kind of like have a sense of gratitude for it, and allow yourself to kind of enjoy that around you, with the people around you, right? There's going to be quite a nice connection with you and others. That's what I feel for you for this week, Scorpio. A lot of things are working out for you as well. A lot of things are being quite successful for you. There's lots of victory kind of coming forth for you this week, and could be in regards to your interactions with relationships. with a particular person who you have quite a strong bond with, probably somebody you know from before, right? And that's going to kind of bring a sense of victory for you. Let's take a look more into Scorpio's reading. Yeah, I feel like it's regarding relationships. The sense of victory and sense of connection you're having um, is in regarding your connections with other people. I feel like that's helping you kind of open your heart and sharing the love with others. There is a sense of reunion. There is a sense of reconnection, rekindlement with others. That's what I feel, right? And I think that's helping you be able to share the love with other people, right? You're sharing the love. There's something in your heart spaces cracking open in order to allow the flow of water to flourish and be able to be vulnerable with others and emotionally connect with another person, right? And I feel this week is going to be an opportunity for you to open up to other people, because there is a sense of reconciliation or reunion, I feel, and that's going to help kind of be able to open yourself a bit more with other people. So it's going to be quite a nice week of interactions for you, Scorpio, and that's going to feel a sense of success for you. That's quite victorious for you. You see that you and other people kind of want the same thing, and I feel you guys are going to bond in that sense, right? You are trying to find a sense of balance in your life now that things seem a little bit more stable for you as you go through this week. As you go through this week, you're going to realize that certain things are a little bit certain things are missing in your life that you would like to bring forward in your life more. There is a sense of stability in your life now. There is a sense of security in terms of the Ten of Pentacles, right? But I feel like now you want to kind of experience different things, experience different things in life. That's what I feel for you, Scorpio. So you're trying to find balance in your life. You're trying to find things that you're missing, perhaps maybe in terms of relationships, as you are already here, kind of pushing yourself to interact more socially, I feel. And it being quite safe to do so, right? To be vulnerable, to allow yourself to be vulnerable. I feel like you're feeling quite safe to approach this person in an intimate way or in a friendly way, right? If it's a person or if it's other people, other interactions. So I feel like now you're pushing yourself into opening up emotionally with other people, Scorpio, right? Seeing that things are much more stable for you. I think you're allowing yourself now to find balance in your life and push yourself in other parts that is missing in your life, right? And I feel you're going to feel that it's the right choice to do it, because there's just so much information. Like, you just know it. You're just very intuitive, and you kind of sense that this is the right choice and this is the right path for you, and that's why you are kind of moving forward towards it. So there is a lot of information, a lot of intuitive information, psychic information, or gut feeling, you can call it, that is kind of pushing you forward, right? And the opportunity beckons for you, right? I saw opportunity beckons, right? Right. And sometimes when we have the opportunity, it's hard to push on forward because we know maybe things have been hurtful before in the past emotionally, right? But now it's just that heart of yours is slowly kind of opening and cracking open. So it's an opportunity that is beckoning for you to kind of approach that situation, Scorpio, okay? All right, Scorpio, so that's it for your reading, for the weekly reading. Let's go now to the fire signs. All right, fire signs, let's see what's in store for you for this upcoming week. Let's start with Sagittarius. Start with my Saggies. All right, Sagittarius, so let's see what's in store for you. All right, so we did the air signs and we just did the water signs. So now we're going to do the reading for the fire signs. And then after that, the last element is the earth element, so the earth signs. And then that should be it for the weekly readings. And then after that, I'll be starting to live stream on Monday. Okay, so Monday we'll continue on with the readings. All right, Sagittarius, so let's see what's in store for you for the upcoming week. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Three of Cups. All cups this week. That's nice for Sagittarius. Yes, definitely lots of emotional connection this week, I feel, for you, Sag. I feel there's going to be a sense of reunion with other people, a kind of reconnection with others, right? Maybe going to an event, I feel, like maybe a party or a wedding, social gathering, I feel, for you guys. And we're because there is definitely a feeling of fulfillment. There is reconnection with other people. There is a sense of bonding, like a family gathering. I feel like there's a sense of family gathering this week for you. It's going to be quite nice for you to experience. It's going to also be a good opportunity to meet new people in an intimate or social way, right? Because the Knight of Cups is about romance and romantic pursuits. So definitely quite a very fun energy for this week for you, Sag. Fun energy for this week for you, Sag. A time to interact with other people, interact with friends, friendships. I feel like there's reunions, there's reconnection in terms of emotional bonds, and I feel like there's a sense of community where you're approaching it. It's going to be a sense of community with other people, a sense of gathering, and potential love interest. I see here somebody kind of offering their cup to you emotionally. So there's a sense of romance happening for you for this week for you guys, Sagittarius. So let's take a look at more cards for you. Definitely an emotional week, in a good way though, not in a distressful way for you, Sag. More like emotional connection, I feel, for you, Sag. So there is something that was happening before for you, Sagittarius, that was quite challenging for you. With you and a certain individual, there was a sense of conflict and tension between you and this person. I feel like there's a sense of barrier, like there's a shield between you and another person, and this particular person, right? This is before, right? And I feel like this person has certain issues regarding their heart, and whereas you had more of in regards to your solar plexus. So there's someone here that was stuck in certain addictions, right? Certain patterns, certain addictions, or certain toxic behaviors that needed a little bit of healing and assistance. And there's just something going on either with you or with this person that it was just not a good pattern for you and this person. And I feel you're quite defensive and quite armored with this individual, right? And I feel like this person has situations that they had to deal with back at home or in their family life that was kind of conflicting with your life, right? And that kind of made it really challenging for you to deal with. So this person was quite challenging for you to deal with, I feel, right? And you had to kind of be on guard with them and kind of need to kind of pull through. This person has quite a pattern that is it is quite repetitive, I feel, right? And you did have that awareness about this person, right? You're quite aware of it, but there's just the person could be quite challenging. It was quite challenging for you to deal with it, and it definitely harmed your solar plex chakra. So there is a sense of damage that was caused in a sense of your confidence in yourself, in your belief in yourself, and a sense of yeah, there was a sense of harm done in your solar plexus, right? And your understanding of this was there, and you were quite armored and defensive in regards to the situation. But this person seems as if they mastered their behavior. I feel like there's something about this person that was able to kind of heal from that, I feel, or is trying to heal from that. Which is why I feel now there's going to be a sense of kind of like sense of reconciliation, I feel, right? So there's going to be a sense of reconciliation with this individual, I feel, right? Now it doesn't have to be that person that you're having that reconciliation. That could be a person that you've probably been dealing with in your personal life. So this could be someone you've been dealing with in your personal life. That could have been a sense of blockage for you, Sagittarius, in order to move on forward into a positive times, right? So there's a sense of blockage that was preventing you to kind of maybe enjoy with your friends, enjoy with people, have a sense of celebration with others, right? And now there's an opportunity for you to do that, right? But there was this block, this situation with this person that was preventing it, I feel, right? And you had to kind of endure a lot, I feel, and it harmed your solar plexus and your confidence in yourself to perhaps socialize or interact with other people, Sagittarius, okay? So that's what I feel for you, okay, Sag? But other than that, I feel like things are looking good for this week. There's an opportunity for you to finally kind of break free from that. And there's going to be a sense of release and a little bit of freedom for you to do those things. Okay, Sag? All right, so that was my reading for Sagittarius. Now let's head towards Leo. Let's see what's in store for Leo for this upcoming week. So I hope you guys can hear me well. So if you guys can't hear me well, let me know. So that the audio is okay. Okay, Leo, so let's see what's in store for you for this upcoming week. So we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Star, and we have the Tower. So there's quite a lot of shocking information that's been going forward for you, Leo. There is quite a shock for you that you kind of gain a realization about something, about a situation that's been quite harmful for you, right? Because this is the Ten of Swords and it's representing the harm that's been done to you, Leo. So you have the Tower and the Ten of Swords. So that's suggesting that a situation has has run its course, I think. So I feel like you've reached the limit of a situation, and now it's time for you to kind of break free from that limit, right? I feel like there's a sense of reaching kind of a sense of rock bottom in terms of a situation in your life. And I feel like you're coming to the realization of it, and it's quite shocking for you, and it's quite impactful for you for this week, for you, Leo. And I feel like I feel like your life has been like this for quite a while now, right? And I feel like you had to endure so much, I feel, Leo. And I feel like you finally reached your limit, right? So I feel like you finally reached your limit, and you're finally kind of trying to break free from that cycle, right? That's been quite tormenting for you, right? So this tower is, it's tower is also about a card of coming to terms with a situation, coming to a realization, and kind of accepting the truth of a certain situation that it's been quite harmful for you. And it's hard to admit it sometimes, and it takes time to admit it, right? But it only takes until you reach until rock bottom or the limit of the situation to not be able to endure it anymore, right? So I feel like now your focus this week is to heal, right? So I feel like you're going to focus on healing this week. The star is about rejuvenation. It's about kind of, uh, healing your wounds, but in a sense of, I feel like it's a sense of like there's a spiritual understanding about the situation. There's like a deep spiritual understanding of why things like this are happening. So there's going to be an understanding this week of a situation, of the situation, of why it's been happening, right? And there's going to be a sense of acceptance and understanding in regards to this situation. And what's important now is that you're taking steps and you're taking action in order to heal from that situation, in order to move forward from that situation, right? So there is a sense of healing taking place this week for you. Now, this healing can take on in different forms. It could be going to see perhaps a therapist, or going to see a sense of or alternative healing, maybe going to go to a retreat or ayahuasca, to taking certain things that can help you purge that pain, help you purge that situation, right? And kind of release yourself from that pain and release yourself from that situation that could be quite shocking for you at this moment this week. But the important thing is that you're healing and that you're going through your healing process, right? And that's what's important, is that you start to going and you start taking that steps to heal from that situation, right? So that's what the waters, I call it the divine waters pouring through to assist you, right? And the star is like the divinity, right? And kind of having a sense of refreshment from all that, kind of like a cleanse, something being cleansed for you, right? So that's what I see. Let's see more cards in regards to that situation for you, Leo. All right, Leo, let's see. Yeah, you're refusing to see. You're refusing to see the truth of the situation, right? You're refusing to see, and that's why when it hits really hard, it feels like the tower moment, right? So you're refusing to see the truth of a situation, right? You're refusing to see, and you are aware of it here. Your third eye is here, but you're quite armored, and you like to block things a lot, right? But I feel like now there's a feeling of like reaching the limit of the situation and kind of seeing it for what it is and kind of accepting it, right? Because it was quite challenging for you. There were quite challenging times for you. It was quite difficult, and now it's just, a feeling of like reaching kind of the limit from it. There was a lot of conflict, win or lose, conflicts with situations, conflict with people, conflict with relationships. So I feel like now it's a sense of like kind of not wanting this kind of conflict in your life anymore, this distress in your life constantly, right? So this challenge, this that almost feels like it's a battle, like your life is a battle, right? And I feel like this is not perhaps your path, and perhaps it's now time to move in a different direction, right, Leo? So I feel like there's just so many challenges around you and in your interactions with others, and um, less of tensions and arguments, I feel, discussions, I feel, for you, Leo. And even though this is all happening, you're refusing to see the truth of the situation. It's like you don't want to confront it, you don't want to admit it. But it feels like this week you're at the stage where you're kind of admitting it, and you are now confronting it, and you're doing something about it, right? And you are healing. You're going to start healing from it now, I see, for you, Leo. Okay. Aside from that, I do feel things will start to flow for you as you progress in your healing, as you progress in your path of healing. Things are going to flow for you in a way that's going to be more helpful for you. Okay. So my advice for you this week is, um, any opportunity that approaches for you this week, go with it, flow with it, because it's part of your healing process. It's part of the assistance that's coming for you. You are receiving assistance, right? Because there's just so much pain that you have endured. It's crazy, right? So now it's time for you to kind of get that help and that assistance that you need. It's kind of like you've reached the limit, right? And it could be divine assistance, or it can be assistance from someone that can guide you in your path, right? And so just go with it, go with the flow this week, I feel, because a lot of things and opportunities are going to approach you for you to kind of move towards the path of healing, right? All right, Leo, so that was your reading for this upcoming week. Now let's do a reading for Aries. All right, Aries, so let's see what's in store for you. All right, Aries, let's see what's in store for you. We have the 5 of Wands, we have the 9 of Wands, and we have the Fool. Yeah, Aries, so I feel, there's quite some, I feel like you're going through a battle too, Aries. I feel like there's a lot of people kind of, I don't know, there's a lot of competition around you. That's what I feel, Aries. I feel like there's a lot of competition around you. A lot of people you're dealing with are quite aggressive around you. Perhaps at the workplace, or perhaps where you live. There's just, people are quite competitive, and people, don't like to see you happy. So Aries, there's a sense of needing to set boundaries with others, and others kind of feeling that they have the right to control you in that sense. So people in the workplace, often when we work with other people, especially when we work under bosses, bosses sometimes feel like they have the right, and they're entitled or to kind of gain control over the people that work under them, right? Or the, you know, so sometimes we feel like, okay, we have to kind of serve them and what they want and their needs, but that's not how it works. Like you have to have boundaries with your coworkers. You have to have boundaries with your bosses, right? And you have to have boundary, yeah, especially with your coworkers, right? And there's a sense of kind of competition and a sense of aggressiveness in regards to your environment as well. So it could be in the workplace or it could be in your environment right around you and what you've gained and what you've attained. People often don't really are often people are not happy for you. That's the truth and that's the reality, Aries, is that as much as you achieve things in life, as much as you gain things in life and worked hard towards it, people don't want to see you happy. And people get jealous and people want to take that away from you. So you need to learn how to protect yourself. You need to be a little bit more stronger with your boundaries. And I think that's your issue, Aries, is that you don't know how to establish boundaries with others. And because you don't know how to establish boundaries with others, people can cross them. And people can actually ruin what you've gained and you've worked so hard on, right? So here you have yourself working really hard towards something, right? So the Nine of Wands is about, shielding yourself. It's about guarding yourself. It's about protecting what you worked really hard on. So I do feel this week you're going to feel like you're going to need to kind of be a little bit more bolder than usual, Aries. I feel like it's time for you to kind of be bold and be protective of what you've built around you, because there are people who are quite competitive, right? And you just need to learn to establish more boundaries with those people in the workplace, in your neighborhood, or with the family members, or with anyone you're dealing with. I feel like it's more than one person. I feel it's definitely more than one person around you that is constantly causing trouble in what you've built really hard towards, Aries. And these people are quite aggressive. Okay? So you have to learn to establish boundaries. You have to be firm. You have to be strong, and you have to learn to kind of shield yourself from those people and shield yourself from others, Aries. Okay, so that's going to be the challenge this week, is becoming aware and becoming understanding, that there's boundaries, right? Everyone needs boundaries. Everyone has boundaries, right? And you need to kind of put your 2 feet in the ground and kind of be able to gain your inner strength and power to defend yourself. That's what I feel. You need to defend yourself more. You need to show what's yours, right? And that people can't cross them. Okay. Other than that, other than this battlefield that you're going through, there is a sense of liberation at the same time, right? The Fool. The Fool says that you are reaching a point where you're feeling quite liberated from a situation. Could be a situation in regards to your finances, could be in regards to a situation that you were quite distressed over, I feel, for a while, but now I feel like you're not going to be that stressed over it. Okay, this is aside from that situation that you're dealing with, the competitive situation that you're dealing with aside from that, but there's just something, and perhaps you're going to be able to travel, I feel. Maybe you're going to travel. I feel like you're going to have a chance to experience something different, be a little bit more lighthearted than usual, because I do sense a feeling of freedom for you, Aries. Maybe you're ending a contract at work. Maybe you're going to travel. I feel like it's traveling. Something like has been released for you, right? That's what I feel. And so now you feel like a sense of liberation for yourself, Aries. Like a sense of worry. Something that you were worried about is kind of freeing you now. You're a little bit free from that situation. Okay, Aries, so we have dreams coming true. We have love, and we have rest and reconsider. So I feel that with the Fool here, there's an opportunity for you to bring your dreams into a reality. So there's an opportunity for you to manifest something that you've been wanting to manifest for quite some time now, Aries. Maybe a dream or a vision or something that you desired for quite a long time. And I feel like now you have that opportunity to make it happen for yourself, Aries. I feel like you can make your dreams come true now, and you have the opportunity to make your dreams come true, right? There's wishes and fulfillments coming for you, and dreams coming true. I feel like that has to do with the Full energy, where you feel quite free now to make it into a reality, right? There will be some. It's interesting here because you have love, but you also have rest and reconsider. So a lot of things have drained you, and it's time for you to kind of rest and reconsider your direction in life. And I feel like it has something to do with the challenges you were facing here, right? With other people. And that's made you want to kind of reconsider certain situations, reconsider your direction in your life. Because you have the time to rest now, you have the time to reflect, right? And that's helping you be able to kind of find a different direction. And I feel it's a direction where you can receive more love, right? I feel like this week you are going to have connection with another person and be able to kind of rekindle and rebond again. And that's going to help you kind of make your wish come true and come into reality. I feel like by resting and reconsidering your direction, because I feel the direction you were in before, it was quite harmful for you, right? Quite a direction that shouldn't, yeah. It's a direction that was quite challenging, and it's a direction that was quite conflicting for you, Aries. So now you're resting and you're reconsidering a different path, a different direction. And this is actually bringing you a sense of freedom this week. And it's making you hopeful and optimistic about your future. Because I feel like you can build something now with the person that you love, because there is love here. There's still love here. And it looks like things can flourish and dreams can come true now with this person that you love, right? Or with a connection with someone that you care about, right? But that involves you to rest and reconsider this week, and to reconsider this direction that you're heading towards that was quite challenging. When things like this happen, it makes you aware of where you shouldn't be heading, and it makes you contemplate in the right direction that you should be. So it makes you aware of where you should not be heading and makes you aware of where you should be heading, right? So that's the message for Aries, for the fire signs. Okay. All right, Aries, so that was your reading. Now on to the last element, which is the air signs. Okay, so we're starting with Virgo. So let's do a reading for Virgo. All right, so let's see what's in store for Virgo. All right, Virgo, so what's in store for you for this upcoming week of February 12th to February 18th? Okay, February 12 to February 18. All right, Virgo, so let's see what's in store for you. All right, so we have the Hermit, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. You're really trying to hold on to what you still have for yourself, Virgo. It's as if you don't want to give too much to others. Almost as if you want to save more than spend more. So you could be saving money, I feel, this week. And being more cautious with your expenses, with your bills, and what your the things that you need to, how you use your money, right? I feel like you're going to be more cautious, Virgo, this week on how you use your money, seeing that there are certain situations that require you to be a little bit more cautious with your finances this week, Virgo. So you're kind of holding on tight with your finances. You're kind of holding on tight with your money, kind of staying grounded, but also kind of being really, really cautious with it, I feel. Kind of pulling back and giving as much as you can. Right? You could be giving a bit more, but I feel like certain situations and certain circumstances have made you a little bit cautious with spending too much or giving too much to others. So I feel like you're kind of withdrawing and just keeping it to yourself, I feel. Not giving as much, right? I feel like you're trying to save up for something that can help you instead. So you're building something up. I feel you are kind of saving up money. You are building something for yourself, right? Here you have the finances. You're polishing the finances. I feel like instead of giving it to others, I feel like you're keeping it more to yourself because you want to build something for yourself. You're saving up to get something. You're saving up to purchase something for yourself, probably to invest in something for your business or for an endeavor that you're working towards. So instead of spending it and giving it to others, you're kind of just using it to yourself. You're holding back, Virgo, and you're holding it back and you're using that money and finances for something for yourself instead for this week of February. Okay, it is something that looks quite promising. I feel like whatever you are putting your attention and focus on, and it's going to be quite beneficial for you. So that's why you are kind of withholding and also withdrawing. So you are withdrawing a bit as well because you do have the Hermit, Virgo. You are withdrawing from situations. You are pulling back. I feel like you're withdrawing emotionally as well, as if you don't want to give yourself to others as well, seeing that there's been situations in the past that hasn't turned out well for you, Virgo. So you're a little bit cautious and you're a little bit it's not that you want to be, I don't want to say the word selfish, because this is something that perhaps you gave a lot before in the past and those came with consequences, and so that's why you're like, okay, well, now I'm just going to focus on myself. And that's a good way of being selfish, right? In a way, it shouldn't be called selfish. It should be called it's like you have your boundaries, right? So I feel like it's time to focus on yourself. It's time to build for yourself and kind of just withhold for you only now. So keep to yourself only, emotionally and materialistically, financially as well. That's what I feel for you, Virgo, is that you're kind of now focusing on yourself and making sure you gain more than give more, right? And that's why you're also withdrawing and you're kind of isolating yourself in a sense, kind of just spending some time on your own, kind of withdrawing from other people, focusing within yourself only. And it could be a little lonely, of course. It could be like going through your own personal winter, but that's something that you want to go through that because you don't want to deal with other people. You don't want to deal with certain situations anymore, right? So, but it depends. I mean, I feel like, yes, it's good not to give, but also remember that who do you give to? Would you give to the person who has, um, who has betrayed you or hurt you, or would you give to an individual that is worth giving, right? So you also have to kind of make sure not to fall into that pattern, because once it can get a little bit greedy as well. So if we get into that pattern, we can become greedy in that sense, right? And understanding of like, okay, well, it's good to help, but like, is it a person that has helped me in the past, right? Right? If they have helped me in the past, then I will help them, right? Or if this is a person who I've helped before and they've never really helped me, then I feel like, okay, it's okay for you to establish those boundaries, right? So it's okay to have those boundaries, of course, but also be aware of the people who have been there in your life, right? So that's why it's good to have like a balance, right? So, but you do have the right to establish boundaries, yes, of course, right? But also, it's not good to stay isolated for too long, or we freeze and we become frozen, right? So, not to isolate yourself so much. But I do see you this week kind of stepping away, pulling away, right? And focusing on yourself this week. That's what I feel for you, Virgo. Okay. Okay, so we have shine, crown chakra, change your focus. I feel like you are coming to the realization that the direction that you're heading towards this week may not be the right direction for you. You are being told to change your focus. So it is time to change your focus, Virgo, in a direction that can be much more healing for you, much more beneficial for you, right? And you change your focus in your direction, because I feel like dreams are coming true. If you are focused and moving forward in a new direction, that's going to help you establish your dreams, I feel, for you, Virgo. So there's a chance for you to establish your dreams by changing your focus. So it's time, I feel, you're being told to change your focus in a different direction, which will help you kind of make your dreams come true. And that's going to actually bring a sense of opportunity for you, of like emotional contentment and emotional fulfillment, right? So there's a sense of like blossoming, a sense of flourishing that I feel for you, a sense of liberation with this opportunity of that's coming forward for you that you can sense this week, right? But that requires you changing your focus, Virgo. So it's time for you to kind of analyze the situation and see what things are working and see what things are not working for you, and focus on the things that are working, because that's going to bring more happiness for you. That's what I feel. That's going to bring more happiness for you, Virgo. And crown chakra is like telling you also that there is divinely guided. So you are divinely guided to follow this pursuit. Whichever decision that you want to make or establish, I feel that it is in resonance with you, and it's going to be quite positive for you, Virgo. Okay, so listen to your divine guidance, because that's going to take you to the right path. Because I do feel like this isolation that you keep putting yourself into, Virgo, is not helping you, I feel, right? So, but yes, it's time also to focus on yourself and to build the things that you want to build, right? Because perhaps you were a person that gave a lot, and now it's time to give a lot for yourself now, right, Virgo? All right, Virgo, so that was your reading. Now we're going to head towards the next sign. Next sign is Taurus. So let's do a reading for Taurus. And then after Taurus, we have Capricorn. So Taurus and Capricorn. All right, Taurus, so let's see what's in store for you for this upcoming week. All right, Taurus, so let's see what's in store for you for this upcoming week. Let's see. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the Sun, and we have the Moon. So you're feeling quite stable this week. There's a lot of situations for you that is quite optimistic. There's a lot of good things coming for you for this week. A lot of positive results in regarding a situation regarding money or regarding home and stability. There's an opportunity for you to establish yourself firmly, Taurus. I feel like if it's regarding work, I feel like this week is going to feel like you're quite secure. You're quite secure for this week. And there is a sense of assistance coming your way, I feel, Taurus. And that assistance is quite a joyful person to be around with. There's a sense of vitality with this individual, I feel, Taurus. There's a sense of happiness with this individual. So almost as if the sun is entering your life in a time where you are quite stable and secure with yourself. So there's going to be security with your finances this week. In regards to your job, you're going to see that your job is quite secure. Your job is giving you more opportunities. I feel like more income perhaps coming in for you, I feel, Taurus. And there is a sense of comfort in your home. So your home is quite established this week. I feel like you're going to feel quite comfortable this week and quite established in your home and in your relationships and in your family life. And I feel like this week is going to be more, I feel it's going to be able to allow you to experience new things that can be quite joyful for you. So I do feel there's going to be more sunshine in your life this week, this upcoming week, Taurus, where there's going to be an opportunity to experience things, be a little bit more playful this week. Maybe playful with your kids, maybe be able to play with your children, or you be like a kid and be a bit more playful with others, right? Because there's going to be a sense of light, like a feeling of light. I feel light energy this week that's going to be quite nice to enjoy and to enjoy with other people. So allow yourself to be a kid this week. I feel you're going to have that opportunity to feel like one this week. Going to an event that can help you bring out your inner child, I feel, for you, Taurus, or interacting with a child that can be quite a ray of light, a sunshine in your life, in your home. Interacting with them more in your home, I feel, right? Quite a bright individual I sense here. So there is a sense of joyfulness I sense for this week in your home life and regarding children or regarding you with other people. So aside from that, though, there are certain things around you that is a little bit mysterious. There's a little bit of situations that you have to be a little bit cautious around. And the moon is a card of being wary of situations around you that can be a little bit, I don't want to say dangerous, but you just have to just keep cautious and keep alert all the time around you. It could be outside of your home life. I feel like it's probably at work or people you may know that you have to be a little bit cautious around with. I feel for you, Taurus. Let's see. Let's take a look further into who these people could be, or what situation this could be that is making you a little bit more alert than usual with the moon card. It's someone you're having a bit of a challenge with. Could be at work. But you're not really, like, you're just observing the situation. You're not interacting with it as much. You're just kind of cautious around it. It's a few people who could be quite challenging. They're quite challenging, right? Just your environment, just your surrounding could be not so much at home, but it could be at work or just people around you that you sense, right? I feel like you're just kind of like observing. You're not really getting involved because you just don't feel quite safe if you interact, I think, with these certain people. So it is quite challenging to be around that area. So just breathe. Just breathe, I feel. Just take it easy. Don't stress too much about it, Taurus. Just kind of relax and just be in your own space. I feel like you're just going to observe the situation. You're not going to like kind of confront it, right? Because it's quite challenging, and I feel like it is quite a challenge. There is quite challenging times, and I feel like I sense it collectively with all the zodiac signs. So just breathe when it comes to those situations. It happens, and the best advice I would say when situations like this happen is to just observe it, and not get involved or interact with it, right? And just kind of step back and kind of rest and just observe it. And just breathe and just kind of like be in your own space, right? And that's the best solution I can tell you when it comes to weird situations that happen around us sometimes, right? That we can't really explain it, or with people around you. So aside from that, though, there is connections in the home. The home feels fine, though. The home feels quite established this week for you, Taurus, and there is quite a sense of joy in the home with this. Could be a child, or could be you and others being like a child this week, and that's going to make you feel quite whole and complete. You're going to feel quite fulfilled, quite complete and whole in your home and in this surrounding, or with this person that is like the sun, right? So this is the World card. So you are embracing those gifts. You're embracing that joy that you're feeling, right? This week of this upcoming week for you, Taurus. And there is a sense of balance, right? There's a sense of balance with the people around you. Kind of like harmony. Perhaps you and your spouse, you and your marriage, you and your relationship with your children, with your kids, and at home. Right? So definitely there is a sense of balance and harmony at home, I feel, for you guys, okay? For Taurus. So that's quite a beautiful, beautiful energy for you guys, and embrace it. It's quite nice. So yeah, so aside from that, there's just these weird situations that could also be happening around you, like I said, with the moon card. So just make sure you just observe it, right? And not really get involved in it. Okay, Taurus. All right, Taurus. So that was your reading for this week. Now, the last reading is Capricorn. I think, I don't know if you can hear that. It sounds like fireworks outside. I wonder if they're fireworks or not. Yeah, they're fireworks. Why do they have fireworks today? You hear it? I don't know why they have fireworks. Is there a special day today? Oh yes, Family Day. Family Day is coming up. So I feel like, yeah, that's why there's a lot of enjoyment this week, I sense, with a lot of signs, especially the water signs, because I think Family Day is coming up too. But I think that's February 19th. Oh, those fireworks are really close by. Oh my gosh. You hear it? All right, Capricorn. So let's see for you now for this upcoming week. For this upcoming week of February 12th to February 18th. I'm pretty sure Family Days, well, here in Canada, because I'm in Canada here, so we have Family Day in February. And I think it's in February 19th. All right, Capricorn, let's see for you. I see movement for you, Capricorn. Movement happening for you. Things moving quite fast for you. So I feel like you have to kind of prepare yourself this week for moving quite quickly in certain things. Probably certain responsibilities or duties or things that you've probably delayed are slowly crunching in now, and it's time to kind of resolve those situations now. And it's going to involve you this week to be quite busy, Capricorn, and moving quite quickly and resolving certain things and getting things done very quickly, right? Because I feel like you're running out of time, Capricorn. So I feel like in certain things that you need to achieve requires you to move on forward fast. That's what I feel. So things around you are going to move fast, and you're going to get things done very quickly this week, I feel, Capricorn. Aside from that, there's something that you need to leave clear with others around you. Probably, I feel like it's in the workplace or in regards to family members, probably, or neighbors, right? I feel there's a conflict and situation that you're going through with certain people that you need to leave clear, and you need to communicate clearly with them, right? Kind of like another issue similar to Aries. So Capricorn, I feel like you have a similar situation with what Aries is going through, and that you need to kind of establish certain boundaries, I feel. And I feel like now you're going to kind of establish them, I feel. You're going to leave it clear and communicate clearly about those boundaries. I feel like I think it's been going. I think you've reached your limit too. Just like Leo. Leo has gone through a sort of limit too, and I feel like Aries and Capricorn are also kind of reaching their limit too, in a particular situation that is regarding boundaries. So I feel like you're going to communicate it, and you're going to leave it clear, and you're going to communicate about regarding the situations. You're going to communicate it to others, right? Because I feel like it's like, I think you've had enough too, Capricorn, right? So you're going to kind of communicate that around you. right, Capricorn, let's see more cards regarding that situation. Yeah, it's just a lot of fights and discussions, and it's just a lot of tension with others, I feel, right? Because we have the win or lose card again. There's just a lot of situations that you have to kind of leave clear with other people and communicate clearly about it. And it's kind of making you it's like, I feel like you've had kind of enough about the situation. And so finally, you're going to kind of set boundaries and leave it clear. And I feel like that's going to allow you to heal finally, and that's going to give you the opportunity to finally heal. So healing begins for you, Capricorn. Healing begins for you regarding the situation that's been taking a lot of energy from you, I feel, right? And you're going to kind of leave it clear regarding the situation, I feel. See? And yeah, and that's going to allow you to kind of heal from that situation, Capricorn. I feel like things are going to kind of settle down now for you. After the storm comes a feeling of a sense of peace and new beginning. That's what I feel for Capricorn. And that peace and new beginning is going to help you kind of establish right relationships with the right people. And love can begin for you for this week. So this week is about kind of moving quickly this week and certain things that you need to get done fast. And it's also about understanding what's right and understanding what's wrong and establishing those boundaries with other people who could be quite aggressive in your environment, and kind of making sure that they kind of respect your space and kind of respect your workplace, or like, because sometimes we can have issues like that with our coworkers, right? Or in relationships, right? Intimate relationships, right? So it's good to know how to communicate with other people in regards to where we are at this time, right? And that's going to allow you to kind of interact in a more peaceful way with other people and actually be able to bring forth love and connection with others. And I do see you connecting with other people to this week with a particular person this week for you, and can allow yourself to be vulnerable again and establish a loving connection with them, right? And that's why I feel like you're going to heal. Healing begins for you, right? So yes, Capricorn, so that's what I see for you for this upcoming week. And yeah, it's just a bit of a battle, I feel, for you, Capricorn. Just like what Aries and Leo have been going through. It's just a similar situation, I feel, but more of like kind of, it's like establishing a sense of, I feel, respect. That's what I feel. I don't feel that you guys get respected enough. That's what I feel. And it's time for you to get that kind of the respect that you deserve, Capricorn. And it takes a while to kind of get that type of respect that you want in your workplace, in your relationships, in your family life. And it's challenging, it's difficult, that's for sure. So I understand that, Capricorn, and that's going to take some time for you to gain that respect. I feel like you're going to fight for it. You're going to fight for that type of respect that you deserve, Capricorn. And it's going to be quite challenging, but in the end, I feel like you'll be able to get it. That's what I feel. Because, like I said, a lot of people want what you have, Capricorn, and they can be quite aggressive with that. Okay, so it's all a matter of establishing your boundaries with those people, and then you can actually gain that respect that you deserve, right? All right, Capricorn, so that was it for the reading. All right, guys, all the zodiac signs. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and that was all for the all signs readings for today, for the upcoming week. I hope you enjoyed this all signs reading for all the zodiac signs, and if you enjoyed all my videos, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please make sure to leave it a like, and if you'd like to donate, the link is below under the description below. If you'd like to donate and help my channel, I'll be very grateful. And yes, so I'll see you guys on Monday. So I'll start doing readings again on Monday. I'm thinking to just go online and see if anybody wants to have like a question, free questions in the Hangout chat. So to see if anybody wants a personal question, I'm thinking to do something like that on Monday. To see if you guys would like that or not. I can just go straight to weekly readings or zodiac sign readings for the month of April. Oh, I know, March. We're in March. I already think it's April already. It's March. All right, guys. So I hope you guys have a lovely night, and I'll see you guys in my next reading on Monday. Okay? Peace.